to keeping the back of your work neat is not to use knots. Instead, when bringing your needle up for your first stitch, you're going to leave about a 1-inch tail at the back and hold it down with your fingers. Next, you're going to make sure that you wrap your first 2 stitches around the tail, securing it in place before letting it go. Another tip for keeping the back neat is when you're working your row from right to left, you'll want to make your stitches from the bottom up. And when you're working your row from left to right, you'll want to make your stitches from top to bottom. If this feels uncomfortable for you, you can just turn your work around each row and keep stitching from the bottom up. If you run out of yarn, you'll just turn your canvas around, tuck your needle under a few stitches, pull the yarn through, then cut off any excess yarn with a pair of scissors. Then when starting again with your new strand of yarn, make sure to tack it down by tucking it under a few stitches at the back, and then don't pull too tightly when making your first few stitches. If you're working with more than one color, make sure that when you're switching colors, you tuck your yarn under the color that you are passing by at the back of the canvas. If you follow these steps, then the back of your work should be nice and neat. So to speed things up when you're working with plastic canvas, you'll want to change the way that you do your stitches. Instead of pulling the yarn all the way through when you come up and all the way through when you come down, you're just going to bring your needle up, immediately turn it around and stick it back down where you want it, then pull it through. A lot of times when working with plastic canvas, especially when you're doing an overcast stitch, your yarn can become twisted, and if you don't untwist it, then you'll get lots of unwanted, annoying knots that will form. An easy way to untwist your yarn is just to twist your needle in the opposite direction, and this will quickly resolve the issue for you. So those are my 3 tips for working with plastic canvas. I hope you found this video helpful. Please like and subscribe to my channel for more plastic canvas videos, and as always, thanks for watching.